Hello, good morning. Welcome to day 14 of 75 Hard. I just got home from work. It's about 8:30 a.m. I'm gonna get everything together and we're gonna go for our walk. I'm gonna take you through an entire day. Obviously not an entire day because we already missed a few hours this morning. I've been up since 5, been at work since 6. I have a split day today, so I'm working in the morning, then going back to work in the evening. But I thought it would be fun to take you through my day and give you some helpful tips. I'm also gonna share with you what I'm eating today. I try to track around 1,800 calories, that's my goal, and about 160 grams of protein. I'm already started on my first water for the morning. We are about halfway through the first water at 8 a.m. First tip I'm gonna give you, if you did not see my last video, my week 2, I will link it down below so you can check that out. I'll also link week 1. But if you are someone who is doing 75 hard and struggling with your water, the best thing I can tell you is to give yourself a water goal. Here's how I do it. I start at 6 a.m. My refill number 1, 10 a.m. Refill number 2, 2 p.m. Refill number 3, 6 p.m. Now often my goal is 3.5 of these, which is about a gallon. I get 4 plus, sometimes 5. Typically over 5, I will put some electrolytes in it just because I want to even things out. I'm working out a lot, I'm sweating a lot, I'm going throughout my day. I've been drinking 5 of these. So typically if I work out at night, which you're probably gonna see tonight, I will have a 5th one. Sometimes I start to slow down on my water a little bit in the afternoon, but that is my goal marker, so I'm getting in my gallon. So that way I'm not chugging at the end of the night, because I do see that a lot in people's 75 hard videos, is they fill themselves a gallon and then by the end of the evening they're chugging the last half of it. I think it's easier to just give yourself some water goals, whatever that looks like for you in your day. But like I said, for me it's 10 a.m. as a refill, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. and then I feel like it's just mentally easier because within that 12 hours I'm getting my gallon in. It evens things out. I'm not up all night peeing and I feel really good. Let's go for a walk and come home, drink more water. I have some work to do from home. I do have my baby with me today. She is 1 year old. You won't see her, but I am a full-time working mom. So I'm just trying to balance life and balance some time for me. And for me, that time is 75 hard. So welcome to today's video. Filling up water number 2. It's 9:24 a.m. Just came back from our walk. Huge tip I'm gonna give you, meal prep. It doesn't matter what kind of diet you're doing, if you're doing more of an extreme diet or if you're just counting calories, whatever it is you're doing, meal prep will be your best friend for this challenge. If you can knock out as much as you can on a Sunday and a Wednesday, so it's 50-50 throughout the week, it does help balance things out a little bit, but I definitely think meal prep is the best thing. I personally think that counting calories is the easiest option for this challenge because it doesn't matter how you eat, you can fit everything in, it's just about portion control. But I have seen people do things that are really extreme, so that's completely up to you. Just if you're someone who goes out for fast food multiple times a week, lives on, sugary drinks, I think eliminating all that can be really difficult and almost a shock to your system and can make this challenge much harder, which is why I feel calories kind of play an important role, so you can still have the things you enjoy, but just in portions. Yeah. All right, I got 6 ounces of chicken, 6 ounces of carrots to start my day off, and a little bit of mustard, but I really wanted something high protein. That's another tip. If you are doing a protein heavy diet, have a big amount of protein in the morning. It helps so much you're not catching up later in the evening. It's kind of like water. I just got my daughter down for a nap. I'm gonna have a cheese stick and finish water number 2, but I want to give you another tip really quickly. So this is our spare bedroom / my office. We have a home gym that's just right out the door to the garage. This is our downstairs. And since I work out at night, I try to get all of my workout clothes ready. Right here, I brought down a huge laundry basket of workout clothes. So everything's ready to go. So at night after bedtime, I'm not like scrambling to get everything ready. I have everything I need for the week right here. And I just leave it downstairs just because, like I said, our home gym's right there. We have a bathroom right here. Everything I need is right here. So when I come downstairs, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I have to go back up and get workout clothes. No, I'm ready to go. So this just works for me. The other thing that's like a second tip with this, I've been scheduling my workouts on my work days. On my days off, I've been kind of like nonchalant, a little bit like, I have all day to do it. And then I kind of like push off the workouts. I need to get better at that. So I'm gonna take my own advice and schedule my workouts all 7 days this week. I find that this is really helpful on my work days. Like today, I'm like, okay, when I get home from my morning work day, I'll do my walk. And then tonight after bedtime, I do my workout. So I'm getting my double workouts in, my outdoor, my indoor, I should say. But try this if you're thinking about doing 75 hard. I think it can be really helpful, especially if you're super busy and you're working full time. Scheduling those in throughout the week helps you stay accountable. I just need to take my own advice on my days off because again, on my days off, I want to have more freedom, but I think it's really important to keep a schedule, whether I go for a walk in the morning and a workout at nap time or in the evening. I just need to stick to it and get that routine because I was really good at that the first week when I had days off, but then this past weekend we had more things going on. We had different things going on in the morning, so I didn't get my walks in and I was doing them late or in the afternoon or evening, and it was just warm. So just a thought, but I'm gonna get to editing and I'll come back and see you when I have my next meal.
I snagged the last little bit of nap and started the last book of the Court series. I must say this one might be my second favorite. I am really excited to finish this series. And then I snuck downstairs and got some lunch for me and my girl. This was beef, quinoa, and mixed veggies. I didn't even heat it up. Savage. I ate it cold. I don't care. I was hungry. And then on my way back to work, I decided I needed an amino energy because I hadn't had caffeine yet. And it was kind of like my treat to myself. I also grabbed a protein bar because protein bars are just easy to eat in the car. I kind of told myself like no protein bars this week, but I did not buy them. I already had a bunch on hand and I got these on sale at our local nutrition store a couple weeks ago. So I had a box hidden. Had the exact same thing for dinner that I did for lunch. I also had a Bearbell bar. I forgot to show it to you right before I went and did my workout, which this was my first run of the week. I am including 3, getting back into my running because at the end of 75 hard, I'm going to do a half marathon. I'm just going to train 3 days a week. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. So what I did this day is I did 3 miles and then I rounded up and finished off the rest of my minutes with just walking. So I ended up getting over 13,000 clock steps this day. I will say my watch doesn't adequately track when I'm pushing the stroller. So there's a lot of missteps, and I finished water number 5. See you soon, friends.